Hello there, my name is Fluffy and this is a short introduction to the Animals tab. So this Animals tab has been around a couple of alphas now, and in the latest alpha it's actually gotten included in the base game, or at least a large part of it. So here it is, and this part of it looks familiar to new players. So we've got all of this stuff for training, butchering, the life stage. These are babies and adults, juveniles will be in between. Genders, the master, you can set them, and the name. However, there's a couple of things extra that that I added before and that haven't made it into the base game, so I figured it would still make sense to keep this around. And I actually like my icons more. I think the icons in the base game are a little bit weird sometimes. Anyway, so first of all, you can right-click stuff to rename it, but only if you could rename it before. So you can't magically now rename everything. You just change the name if you don't like a current name. So we don't like the name Sneakers for Work. That's not nearly bloodthirsty enough. So let's call this Marauder. There we go. And then you can sort by everything. So you can sort by the name, works all fine, by master, and then it sorts by petness as well. And petness is this internal value of how easy it is to get a bond or something. I think I'm not entirely sure. By the gender, and it sorts within the animal type, so that's why you get these group things. Body size, again, sorts within animal type, or actually it doesn't, which is odd, but sure, fair enough. My current slaughter designation, and then also by body size, so how much meat are you going to get from this. So we've got these people marked for slaughter at the moment. Muffalo will give the most, and then the rat, and then if we want to get more meat, then we should slaughter our muffalos, and the rats really don't give a lot. You can shift click this header to designate everything or undesignate everything. Same goes for the training. You can sort by it and you can designate it from here. And of course it also works with prerequisites, so if you designate it for hauling, then it needs to have obedience first as well, and it will designate that correctly. Then we can set a filter. So for example, we only want to see all of our cats. There you go, we can do that. And then we can butcher all of our cats. And if we show everything again, it only butchered the cat. You can use the same thing for all of the different races, of course. For the genders, if you want to get rid of all of your females, you want to completely stop them breeding or whatever. Training, so you don't want any trained animals to show up in the list. Currently nothing is trained, so everything will slow up, but then you can slaughter all of your non-trained muffalos or whatever. You can think of all kinds of combinations. The same goes for reproductive, so are they in a breeding life stage? So some animals, well actually all animals need to be at least juvenile, probably adult, in order to be able to breed. Pregnant animals, you can filter down. Note that it only shows them when it's visible to you, so they might already be pregnant, but it's just you don't know it yet, so it doesn't give you any magic capabilities. Old, whether or not they can be milked, so at all, ever, not currently. But and then there's finally some extra options. You can make this window sticky, so if you turn it on, you open the animals tab, it gets opened every time. You can disable and enable filters, so the button here or here, and if you do that, then you can just quickly jump back and forth between a filtered and non-filtered. You can't save multiple filters because that just complicates everything unneededly. And that's about it. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a lot of fun with this mod. If you have any questions, complaints, remarks, whatever, I'd prefer it if you put them in the Ludion forums. I'll put the link in the description, or on Steam, or finally here.